In this lesson, we're going to go through the documentation together so that you can see how this is done. So what we do is we need to read the documentation. So I'm going to open this in a new tab and then we go through this together. Right, so look at the required setup. Let's go through the first one. It's saying that we have to add, it's quite important that you need to pay attention to documentation because just a few months ago, say 6 months ago, the installation step for one signal was totally different. So every time they update the SDK, it's a different, I mean, to be quite honest, it's one of the only companies that I know that changed the implementation steps so often. Most companies, they use the same thing for many years. So make sure that you always check this. You can always rely on my video, but if it doesn't work, you can always come back to this documentation step to see if any changes has happened. But rest assured that the documentation is always good to some extent. So let's follow the first one that say add notification service extension. So what I'll do is I will drag the screen to let me just make it half of my screen and put my Xcode also half of the screen. Okay, so that we can see everything that is going on. Let's follow the steps. So he said in Xcode, select file new target. So that'll be file new target. So we want to add a new target to our app, and here he's saying we have to select the notification service extension. So let's look for the notification service extension, which is this one. Select next. Okay, and then enter the product name as, so it's giving you the product name to use. So let's copy that and paste that here and press finish. Okay, so as soon as you press finish, it's going to ask you this question, which is the one on the next one here. Make sure that you click on cancel. So we're going to click on cancel. Now we have this file. So by pressing canceling, you're keeping Xcode debugging your app. Bloody blah, you don't need to understand that. Right, so the next step is to open the notification service.m or the Swift, because we are using the Swift. So we need to open the notification service.swift. This is this file, this particular file here. And then let me close the assistant editor. And then it said replace the whole content, all file content with this code below. So it wants us to delete all the information here. So let's select them and delete, and then we copy the code here and then we paste. If you're working with Objective-C, hopefully not, you can switch at the top here. So I'm going to copy and paste it in this file here. Now we've done what it's asked us to do, and that is the step to set up. It's saying right now, it's saying that import one signal has got error, and we're going to fix that in the next lesson, which is where we're going to install the pod file. Thank you.